In the heart of a small town, nestled among rolling hills, there stood an old, weather-beaten bridge, known simply as the Haunted Bridge. It was said that the bridge was cursed, haunted by the ghost of a young woman who had tragically lost her life there many years ago. Legend had it that the young woman, named Emily, was deeply in love with a local farmer named James. Their love was forbidden by Emily's father, who disapproved of James' humble origins. Determined to be together, Emily and James would often meet in secret on the bridge, where they would share stolen moments of happiness under the moonlight. One fateful night, Emily made her way to the bridge to meet James. She was confronted by her father, who forbade her from seeing him ever again. Heartbroken and desperate, Emily refused to heed her father's warnings and continued on her path to the bridge. As she reached the middle of the bridge, a terrible storm suddenly erupted, with thunder crashing and lightning flashing across the sky. In the chaos of the storm, Emily lost her footing and fell into the raging river below, where she was swept away by the swift currents. From that day on, it was said that Emily's ghost haunted the bridge, forever searching for her lost love, James. Locals claimed to have seen her ghostly figure wandering the bridge at night, her mournful cries echoing in the darkness. Despite the warnings and superstitions surrounding the bridge, some dared to cross it, drawn by curiosity or desire for adventure. But those who did so reported strange occurrences, whispers in the wind, eerie shadows moving in the moonlight, and the sensation of being watched by unseen eyes. One summer night, a group of teenagers decided to test the legend of the haunted bridge for themselves. Armed with flashing lights and nerves of steel, they set out to explore the bridge under the cover of darkness. As they ventured onto the bridge, the air grew heavy with anticipation. Suddenly, a chilling wind swept through the air, extinguishing their flashlights and plunging them into darkness. Panic set in as they stumbled blindly forward, their hearts pounding in their chests. Then, in the distance, they heard it. A soft, mournful wail that seemed to emanate from the very depths of the night. Frozen in fear, they watched as ghostly figure materialized before them. Its ethereal form bathed in the moonlight. It was Emily, the lost soul of the bridge, her eyes filled with longing and sorrow. With a hauntingly beautiful voice, she spoke of her love for James and the pain of her eternal wandering. Moved by her tale, the teenagers offered a prayer for her restless spirit and vowed to never again disturb the sanctity of the haunted bridge. And as they made their way back to town, they couldn't shake the feeling that they had witnessed something truly otherworldly, that the legend of the haunted bridge was more than just a story, but a timeless tale of love, loss, and the enduring power of the human spirit.